All right, welcome back to Timberborn, the Meander map. We are on cycle 8 today, and let me switch this over here. So, hey, we made it through another drought. Still, we didn't run out of water, but we did use a lot of the water we had. So, what I'm really hoping for this cycle, for sure, I want to get this section here. I want to get this water dump will get in there probably as soon as we get enough planks, and then that will keep at least a decent portion of our farmland irrigated. Plus, then we'll be able to expand a little bit out here. But I think we're doing okay with food. We've added all these small tanks because in order to get the next size tank, that medium tank that holds 10 times the amount of water, we need gears. In order to make gears, we need a gear workshop. In order to make a gear workshop, we need 25 planks. In order to make 25 planks, we need a lot of lumber. But we are finally producing enough trees where you can see we have a lot of adult trees here ready to be chopped down. And as I think about it, I don't think I marked these pine trees to be cut down. So we're going to do that real quick. We will mark these as to be cut. We have a couple of lumberjacks right here. But I think we could probably sustain having an additional, let's try 2 additional ones. I'll high prioritize those. I prioritize the work, get those built, get beavers working, because I think our biggest limitation right now is not having enough lumber for all these projects that we need. As soon as we have lumber, all this stuff's just gonna magically, boom, get built. The trees over here on this side, they've been here for a while. These maples are 81%. 81%, but the problem is that when the drought comes, they don't grow. So these lumberjacks are ready and waiting. They want to work, but there's nothing there for them to work. And this lumberjack is almost out of work. I don't know. Let's double check. Yeah, they can cut that down, but there's just a couple left here. So pretty soon, this one is going to be sitting, doing nothing. So, let's go back to our overview. On pause, let things progress. Over here, you can see that our levee channel is being built. As we got plenty of lumber ready and waiting. Now we just need to start working on it. I think we need to now build a builder's hut, so we have additional builders available to us. So let's do that. I'm going to build a builder's hut, and I'm going to put them over here. That looks like a very good spot. Tucks in there just right. We'll do that. And I'm going to high prioritize them. So we're getting, yeah, we got all the logs we need. Look at that, boom, in. Our houses are getting built up here in the cliffside. Well, we've got an additional house built, I should say. So I bet you these are probably getting worked on. Yeah, logs there. Yeah, that's looking good. How are we doing over here? Do we have planks going in over here yet? We've got 4 out of 10 planks there. 4 out of 10 planks there. Oh, because they're the same. All right, I'm not gonna prioritize anything else that requires planks because we only have 1 lumber mill currently, and I didn't. Last cycle, I didn't think that building another lumber mill was going to be a good idea because I'm still waiting on the gear workshop to be built, but the reason we're waiting on that is because we need planks, whereas a lumber mill just needs logs. How are we doing on lumberjacks? They're all working, and all of these trees are available and ready. And this forester is keeping up right behind him. By the time a tree gets cut down, that forester is able to come right in there and replant. Oh, let's look at this area. It was birch trees, and I turned it into, I unplanted, I unmarked it so it doesn't get, I guess there's only 3 spots that are ready. So there's some birch trees that still need to finish growing so that we can replace them. Oh, there's a couple right there. Let's jump in there. Right there. Yeah, I don't think. That's interesting that it let me plant that. Okay. I accidentally put a tree here. Let's look at that. I don't think it should have let me do that. We're going to unmark that. That should not be in there. Alright, our highest water is 0.92. We are currently at 0.53. If that drops below 0.5, this should unpause. We're at 0.52. We'll just... Oh, that one got built. Look at that. Water came in. See how long that takes until that one gets paused. We're at 0.51 on this. That one's getting filled up. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, this one's water level is 0.5. So if that goes 0.49, that should unpause. And this, yep, that one paused over there. This got unpaused. Somebody's got to be coming over. And there, our water went up to 0.89.9. And it stops at 0.9 because that's what we have it set to. Pause when above 0.9. Same with over here. Pause when above 1.9 because this is a 2 deep. Whereas the one over by the trees is only 1 deep. But that's okay because if it gets too low, the trees actually survive a little bit longer. But I wanted to always make sure that there's at least 1 deep of water in this area. So this will still dry out over here during a drought. But that's berries. I'm less worried about them. I don't know how far out this will go for this section. Yeah, let's see what else we got. Do we have any? Let's look at how. Yeah, look at my keyboard here. Where are we at? We're at 97% here. All right, I think we will unpause these. Let them start doing some work over there. Move these back down to regular high priority. Okay, so that's high priority. There's nobody working there. So we have 9 jobs with vacancies. How is that? Oh, look at all of these houses on the cliffside have been built, but oh, it's the rooftops that are saying they don't have a road, and that's because the stairs aren't built yet. Because we're waiting on planks. Well, oh, that's why. That's why we have so many vacancies. Is because we built the builder hut. What else might have finished? I might need to unpause. Okay, so that tree's done, and we've got somebody harvesting it. And do we have anybody? Where's Zenma? Zenma's sleeping. Okay. All right, so those are set. So these will start doing their thing. So we'll also want to unpause this forester. Now, nobody's currently there, but as soon as we have one of these children beavers grow up, they should slot right into that. So we have 6 empty beds. We have 6 empty beds. We have 10 children. Yeah, I think that's a nice balance. If we just let it do its thing. We will have another vacancy here. We're doing good on lumber. We have a plank in we had a plank in storage. Oh, we got another plank in storage. We got our campfire. Look at that. Look at that. As soon as we get those stairs in, this will be a nice place for the beavers to live. Yep, I like it. Cliffside Estates. Now, I saw there's a mod that you can do billboards, and I'm thinking about adding that because maybe I can put a billboard here to actually, or one of these areas to actually label it Cliffside Estates, so that I remember what I'm calling it. Sometimes I call it Cliffside Terrace. I'm not sure which one I like better, but all right, we will stop looking at that. Oh, so that forester did get occupied with somebody. So yeah, we do have somebody working there, which is great. Look at, we got those stairs in, and so now they're planting trees down here. This will be great. If we get to a nice rotation where the trees are getting chopped down and replanted, you know, that 30-day cycle, there's probably not enough trees here for a full 30-day cycle, but oh, look at all this maple. That is glorious to see all those maples. And we've got some pine trees here that those will be ready pretty soon, much sooner than the maples will be. That's paused. That's looking good. Look at all those potatoes. Look at all those potatoes. Do we need more potato storage? No, potatoes are gone. We're running out of food already. That's because it took us a little bit to get caught up. Now that we have all these potatoes, let's actually throw more. I'm going to switch this to none and throw more beavers at it. Or potentially throw more beavers at it. We'll leave the carrots doing their thing here. But we definitely need the potato person working on potatoes. So this should be a never-ending, continuing supply of potatoes now, because we shouldn't run out of irrigation. So they're going to plant and harvest and plant and harvest. And so our potato... oh man, we're running low on food. Let's unpause these and see if we can force... Let's see if we can force some berry collection to happen. We'll let those run for a moment. Get our berries stocked back up. And... how are we doing on... So we need a lot more potatoes. Prioritize hauling. Oh, let's put hauling back on those. You are sitting, so you can be paused. You are sitting, so you can be paused. And same with you. And let's go over here. Anybody over here sitting yet? Not sitting yet. Oh, what are they gathering? Are they gathering chestnuts? They're gathering dandelions. Well, I think we can pause if they're just gathering dandelions, because I don't think we need dandelions. So now we have dandelions in storage. Alright, our berries are full back up. Carrots are doing a thing. This is set to none. Let's set this one to harvest and none, because then they can just come through and harvest, And then the other ones will be focused on planting. I also think maybe we need... How are we doing? We need more population. But more population means eating more food. But we're doing great when it comes to lumber. We're doing really, really well when it comes to lumber. But we need these kids to grow up. I'm not going to mess with adding houses or anything, because I think we have enough. I did add this one. Look at all those. We got logs in storage. Ooh, look at this. This is gonna be great to see. I really hope that my plan here works. Might have to do something along this edge here with more levees. You're gathering? Yes. As they grow up, they can become haulers. You're building. What are we doing here? Ooh, we're getting to gears soon. Okay, you're sitting, which means we don't... Okay, you weren't sitting long. We have lost lumberjacks? Well, that's okay. That's okay. We have a stockpile of wood right now. We have a stockpile of wood going, and yeah, I think we're doing okay. We might need another log storage. But at this point, we have logs that are grown and in the ground. So maybe let's not waste on log storage. There's our plank storage. I'm going to switch this to plank storage. I'm going to switch this to... No, that'll stay logs for now. That shall stay logs. Because these are just logs, right? Oh, it's too far. Those are too far. Okay, so I need to put paths down. That's what's going on here. So I need to add a path all the way along this, and now watch. Watch. All of this lumber is going to get grabbed as soon as they wake up. All of this lumber is going to get grabbed. This is going to happen real fast now because we have all of this lumber available. Boom. There's our builders coming out. We have 3 days left before the drought. I don't know how long this will take, but it'd be great if this can all be built so we can have this too high channel, because that would keep this irrigated during the drought for a little while at least. So that's what I'm hoping to see. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we've already got 3 blocks built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. So how long is it gonna take? We have 8 blocks left. And 2.5 days. I think it's gonna be done. I think it's gonna get done. I'm going to leave the path there because they can reach all the way up to that. But we might need to get creative and put some stairs up, or we might need to put a dam in here. We'll see what we have to do, because I don't remember exactly what the water's going to do once that's there. It shouldn't overflow into the food. It might a little bit initially, but there should be enough. There should be enough available to spill out. Under this pump, we have a... now that we have stream gauges, we can actually pump based on the stream level. So I'm going to put a stream gauge here, and I don't know why that's getting built already when these aren't done yet, but I already got my logs. I think that's because the haulers will haul the logs and then the builders will actually build. That's what's going on. That's why it's doing it that way. So we got 2 left here. And a day left. Okay, we're looking at water is okay. Food is not as good as I would like, but we should stay irrigated, so we should be able to continue to grow and harvest as time goes. I've realized I put... Okay, so this is prioritizing carrots, but when carrots are full, then they will replant the sunflowers. That's okay, because I'm more concerned about carrots and potatoes right now. Sunflowers are just kind of a fun thing in my mind. Okay, look at that. It has finished building. The water level is coming up to here, and you can kind of see right here it spills out because I have some dam pieces there. And so the water comes out below there. That is so cool. I like that. Alright, let's see if we can get this built. We need 4 planks for that. We have a gear workshop. Nobody's working there yet. We don't have any gears. Planks. Gears do not get stored in the same kind of large pile like everything else. The drought has come. I'm going to pause it a second. For a couple reasons. I want to... Okay, so we've got this happening here. We got some of the levees over here. That's perfect. These should be paused. Are they paused? They're supposed to pause. Oh, that one doesn't pause. I didn't pause these when the drought started. Pause. I'm going to pause them because I don't want to lose the water there. I want the trees to continue to grow. So those are paused. Pause when drought starts. Unpause when drought ends. Okay. Now, we will get a stream gauge over here and change those. But for now, that's looking pretty good. Now, this is also built. This one I've already set up. Didn't I? Didn't I set one of these to have rules on them? Set height when drought ends. When the drought ends, I want it to be 0. When the drought starts, I want it to be 1. So that, now that'll back up some of the water, but that's okay. Well, we will get a stream gauge in here, and everything will maybe we just do that. Let's plan a stream gauge, right? Where do we? Well, they can build it on this side of the dam because they can get down here and go over there. So let's put one right there. Stream gauge. We'll put it right here, and I prioritize. So as soon as that gets built, then we can come back and do some logic to it. But we need planks there, and we can't make planks because we don't have power. That is our downfall. Okay, and then these guys are sitting because they don't have a place to put any of that. So let's pause all of these lumberjacks for the time being, because until I have exhausted the use of all the wood, which we haven't run into this problem yet, they won't have any jobs to do. So we're doing okay on water. That gauge is not built yet. We're not going to build it yet. We're going to pause that one. That's paused. That's paused. So pause when drought starts, unpause when drought ends. We'll put those rules in. So irrigated. Look at that. Okay, so this section here is dying. Overall, I'm okay with that. We might actually... I'm actually going to go in here, and because of that, we're going to unplant these sections, because we know we're not going to be able to keep those alive. So that's a good candidate for a spot to build something, or possibly we can make our path go this way. Let's do that. Let's make a path. This one. We'll make the path go there to there. And then we will clear out this part. Hold down shift so that it doesn't ask me that. Okay, so then something else can go here. Actually, I think I see what I would like to do is I want staircase there, staircase there. So that gives us up to that level. Early on, I was lamenting about not being able to dig a hole to make a nice spot for these water dumps, but man, I really like this. It's a lot of resources, but it's not nearly as much as researching and unlocking dynamite. Eventually, we'll want to get there, but that's looking pretty good right there. So, all right, so we're paused for a second. Let's see, what are we waiting on? I think. Well, let's click on a builder. And where is that builder? They're right there. What time of day is it? It's the middle of the day. Are they working on something? No, they're sitting in the builder's shop, the builder's hut. How about this one? They're sitting in the builder's hut. All right, hauling post is pretty stocked with employees. What do we? Oh, look at that! Even this other water wheel is built. Okay. Let's try to figure out. Is there a way? I mean, I got all kinds of new power options in this. I could unlock a windmill. I forgot that this faction has windmills. We've also, yeah, we don't have nearly enough for nuclear power. So that's way down the road. But I was thinking about gravity batteries, putting some gravity batteries up on this mountain here to provide some power across over to here during the drought. But now, what if we well, we can turn this into a wind farm with some gravity batteries. I want to do that. So this is we're almost done for cycle 8, and we're just now at about a half hour. So let's at least plot this out, and then we'll let it build. We'll let it build during cycle 9, but we'll keep it paused for a minute because we're full of resources for building. So if we can get this plotted, then we can at least maybe get some of this going. Let's talk power. And I don't want to run out of science points, but I do think I want to use some of these. So we'll unlock the vertical. We'll unlock the vertical or the straight to vertical. And then, yeah, that's looking good. Gravity batteries, 400. We have 600, but we want, so we're not making paper. We're not even making gears yet. But planks and logs are what we need for the basic windmill. And the basic windmill makes 200 power. So let's do that. Just for grins and giggles, I'm just going to put a few up here, just like that. Okay. So then what we would need is power connection is blocked. Oh, because the one on the ground, because this is a 3. Okay, so that would work there. We want to go up one more, and then we will want to go that way. Then we need we'll need a platform here. Oh, we need to go up higher. This is why we're paused and we're planning it out. What if we put our ladders here? Up, up, up. And can we put a platform on top of that? Oh, look at that, we can. Okay, okay, I like that. That has potential. But how much higher do we actually need to go? So we'll actually need to go up 2 more. So let's see if the stairs can do it for us. Now, my understanding is they can build this stair and they can build this stair, but they can't build the 3rd stair from the stair. So we might get clever and put platforms next to it. So we'll see here. All right, so let's go back to our power. Go up, 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 up. It's too high. Get rid of that one. I put that one there. Okay, so that's as high as the stairs need to go. But okay, no, we can do this. We can do a 2 high there, 2 high there, a 2 high there. Yeah? Okay. Okay. So, if we put a windmill in... Oh, we can put windmills... Let's put one right there. Okay, but we'll do that in a moment. We'll do that in a moment. First, we need to finish our pathing. What do we want to do? Do we want to do a metal path? Does that actually look metal? Alright, then we put path there. Okay, and then we will put, this time around we'll put the ladders here next to it, because I want this to be power coming across. Okay. Okay. So we could put, so if everything gets built in a certain order, so if that all gets built, and again, I think what we need to do is put some platforms like that, just so that they have a spot where they can climb up, come over, build the next one, climb up, build, come over, build the next one, climb up, you know, so that'll be just, this is just scaffolding, and we can make that go away later. Okay, so that gets us all the way up and over, and then they can build all the way across. Yeah, so now we should be able to put our first windmill here, and then our next windmill can go here. Yeah. Is this overkill? This might be overkill, but it's letting me do it. And so then what we want is we want to put power here, power here, power here, power here, there, there. And so now that that's done, I actually want to reverse this. So the reason I'm doing this again is because it will build in the order that we've set it up there. So so it'll work on the windmills first. And when the windmills are, it will then work on, these two got to be it might put this in before that windmill's done. So I'll put it there, but I'm going to put it as a low priority. Because I don't want it to build that before it builds that windmill. And then it can build all of this. I don't care when those, I do care about these. Oh, I'll mark that one low priority. I'll mark that one low priority. I'll mark that one low priority. Because then those won't get built, then the corner pieces can get done. And yeah, then we should be good. Then we need another one there, and that one is going to be very low priority. Okay. One more thought here is, so then we'll build this path over to here. We will say that we want a lumberjack flag. We will put, okay, so these stairs are 2 logs and 8 planks. These are 4 planks and 1 log. So these are actually, even though these are cool and more space efficient, these are more resource efficient. So we'll just do those up to there. We have our lumberjack, and therefore we can clear off the top here. Okay. Which means can I come over here to our power, grab this guy, put it there. This one, it will not let me put it there. It's too close to the windmill. Which means we have to go this way. In this case, we could just use the one that's built into the game. That is just already a nice up and over kind of thing. Go to there. So that's not very far down. Let's unlock it. So we can put 1 gravity battery here. And we can't unlock that. And we could put 1 gravity battery here. And so then we're looking at, yeah, so we can't finish this until at least that tree gets cut down. And this may get all reconfigured, but so that's what I'm looking at is, so then when we're in a drought, we'll have wind power and a gravity battery that can power that across over to here. And then we may actually, repurpose some of this and have this whole area become our industrial area. This is good spot for starting. But this is our growing area, and over here is not currently fertile anyway. All right, so let's resume and let's see what they can get built. Again, we don't have planks, so I think at this point there's not much they can do because everything requires planks. And these need gears. Or at least the 90-degree one. Does this need a gear? That needs a gear. So the up and down ones do not. Okay. Well, we do have a gear workshop, so we're doing okay there. I guess. What are we waiting on here? Planks. Okay. So yeah. If that's the case, let's make this more. Let's use this area. Let's decide we want some carrots here. Let's add potatoes in this whole area. But maybe we need to start talking about wheat. Yeah, that whole section could be wheat. Wheat is takes the longest, but we should always have water in this area now. So let's get some wheat planted. And we are fully staffed. Now we are fully staffed. Okay, so this one is focused on carrots. This one is currently focused on potatoes. But I think I'm going to turn them to be focused on wheat, and this one is going to be focused on potatoes. Planting. Okay. Now, one thing about wheat is once that's ready to go, we will need to grind it into flour. So we could build a grist mill, which can turn wheat into flour, but that also requires power, and we don't have that during a drought. Whereas this is a mod that's downloaded. It is a Dutch windmill. It is a grist mill and a windmill together. So 250 science is what we need to unlock that. So maybe I unlocked too much in the electric area and the power area. But not only do we need that, but we also need a bakery. So we're gonna need that before the bakery. So we're gonna have to but that's okay. It's gonna take 10 days for this to grow anyway. We're doing some science. Science is still happening. So once that's going, let's also look at science. An observatory, it's 1,000 science to unlock it, and it requires 200 power, and it needs planks, and it needs gears, and it needs pine sap. So we have our pine trees growing where we will be able to use the tapper shack, but that is not what we obviously we don't have 1,000 science yet anyway, but that helps develop science faster as opposed to just using the inventor huts. Right, because less than an hour you get 10 science, whereas this is you get 1 science per hour. How are we doing on berries? Berry storage is okay, carrots are okay, cooked potatoes are okay. Oh my goodness, we are out of water. We are out of water. It's a good thing that we are close to the end of this drought because we need water. I'm going to unpause. There's water over here. I'm going to unpause these. And they're on high priority. I should have paid attention. And I can I can unpause these, I think. I'm unpausing those. So we have water in here. Yeah, we're gonna get some water going. I don't think that anybody's gonna die, but I think it's more important for carrots to die than for beavers to die. And yeah, see, look at that water. Look at that. It's gonna, but those carrots aren't gonna die, because even if they dry out overnight, the water's coming back. So so I think we're gonna be okay here. But over here, this area that I unmarked, I'm noticing that there's let's see, is that, oh, it's okay, it's just the stuff that, yeah, the drought has ended. So that is the end of cycle 8. So let's go back to our default view and close this window so we can take a look at things. Let's see, that is looking pretty good. Here comes the water. This ends our video for the day. And yeah, because I decided to do the preliminary mapping out of the windmills and the gravity batteries, that makes our video a little bit longer today. But I think that it helps to pause and think through things. Can't believe we ran out of water, but the water's back. Hopefully on cycle 9 we can get some gears going. Once we have some gears, then we can make bigger water tanks, and that's our next big thing that we need to get done. Get some water tanks. We need a lot of planks as well. So we need planks and gears and water tanks. So I think my first priority, we might also build additional lumber mills now that we have plenty of water wheels and power. So, alrighty. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you have a great day, and we will see you all next time.